Good morning.
Good morning.
morning.
How are you, Lisa?
I'm well. How are you guys doing?
Good, thanks.
Everybody ready for back to work? I think I kind of took it a little easy over the weekend since Thanksgiving, slightly easy.
Great.
Everyone else. Good.
Lisa,
So-
I might have to jump out a few minutes early because I have somebody coming to my house
Sure.
to fix something.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's Motivation Monday, right? So anybody want to tell me anything good that happened over the weekend?
Well, I wrote 2 offers last week, but they both fizzled.
Oh,
One went out at the inspection and the other
Oh.
buyer backed out.
oh, you're kidding.
No.
Oh, so they were both accepted, which is the hard part these days.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
yeah. So
That's tough. Getting the offer
that wasn't good
accepted
news. You asked for good news, so.
I know. But the good news is you actually had 2 offers accepted because I know how tough that is.
Yeah,
But well, you'll do it again.
yeah. I hope so. I don't know. It's a tough time of year now. Do you notice, did things slow down around the holidays?
Yes and no. Some people take their foot off the gas, but I think there's still people that want to sell. I think the bigger thing is more people, the buyers kind of maybe slow down and get frustrated. So if you have buyers, it might be better for them to be getting in.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah, but every day of the year something sells, so I'm not
Bill's
worried. I
here.
need. Hello, Bill.
Good
Morning,
morning.
Bill.
Hi. Good morning.
How are
So
you?
Eric, do you have anything good for this Monday that you can tell us about?
No, I just tried to call some expired listings, off-market listings,
Mhm.
and then try to find the numbers of the owners and then try to call them, see if I can get the appointment.
Cool. Did you talk to anybody?
No,
No, they
yeah,
were hard to
'cause-
get.
yeah, the numbers is very hard to get.
Mhm. Yeah, you may have to subscribe to a service to get more numbers. That's probably, and if you go with something, don't get the for sale by owners, just get the expired. You'll probably get it for less than $50 a month.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, Bill gave me 2 websites last night, so
oh, good. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
awesome.
actually, Eric, the one, well, first of all, I gave you the one that I believe you don't pay for, which is whitepages.com. That gives you,
Yeah.
some numbers, but it's a low percentage of hits. But the other I pay for, which is not too expensive, is that Spokio. Lisa, have you
Yeah.
ever used Spokio?
No, I use My Plus Leads.
Oh, okay.
And it's about $50 a month without the dialer. And
Okay.
I don't do the for sale by owners because it jumps to like 75. And I figure I can find those on Zillow usually easier.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
You
so
can
they
call them and ask
provide you
them.
a list, but what's the percentage in terms of the phone numbers they give you that they're
I don't
you
know. I
get
don't really
through?
pay attention to that because I feel like if I start thinking like that, I'm going to give up. I just keep dialing and dialing, and sometimes I get
Yeah.
people from outside of town. I get the wrong number, or it's
Okay.
their ex-wife, and I really don't care. I just know I need to make a contact with, at a minimum of 20 people a day. So that
Mhm.
usually it takes me, I don't know. It's at least, I'd say I get an appointment for about every 58 phone calls. I could get an appointment.
Okay, that's a good percentage.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't always, stay on. They might just be, a light, not a heavy duty, great phone call, but usually I get an appointment to either preview something or so, and I have to be more consistent, right? But good for you, making those calls. Just get that out of the way early in the morning and you'll feel good. It's like making your bed, do your calls, but start your habits. Bill, we started with just something good. If you have anything, I know this has been a tough, like a weird, couple days. I'm sure people took time off. Anything good?
Still feeling healthy.
Good. Hey, that's number one, I think.
Yep. And still out there showing properties to a buyer client. We're gonna find the right one for them. I can feel it soon enough.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good. Hi, Barry. I think he's,
There we go.
there we go. Good morning. We were just saying something good, anything good. And I know you had some business this weekend, Barry, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I have buyers actually looking for a fairly large house. They live in a townhouse now and they're trying to upgrade. Their sons are getting older and they need more room. So I did show a house this weekend, but there was a few features they didn't like about that one. So we're moving on. I did notice Janice's her notice about a house in Hanover. I'm going to bring that to their attention because it's in their price range and it sounds like a lot of the features that they're looking for. So we'll try to get them down to see that's a non-listed home.
Excellent, excellent. It's good. You know, you probably wouldn't have looked at that if you didn't have a buyer. So,
Exactly.
you know,
What
It's,
was the price of that? I didn't see the price.
$769.
$769.
excellent. So I
She'll
think,
have to send me more photos and stuff, but that was a preliminary information she gave me was the price.
that's awesome. I mean, you know, it's important that we keep our eyes open for those MLS listings. So does anybody feel like I think there's a lot of expireds coming up because, you know, it's the end of the year. And even though people think everything's sold, not everything's sold. So is anybody else feeling the same way? Does anybody like working with expireds or not like working with expireds?
I've
I
never
haven't
worked
really
with
done
expired.
expired. I tried a few and had no luck with phone numbers and getting through with people, or a couple of times language barriers.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I mean, so does it seem like something anybody wants to do expireds, or do you want to do something else? I'd like to do something that everybody would like to do. I had a great listing plan of action scripts, but I think maybe I'll do that Wednesday. Let's hope we all get a listing. I've got a great plan of action. How about working on powerful closes for no matter what the appointment is? I'm going to go to it. And everybody, like, I think they're important. You know, as much as we have the scripts, sometimes you have to jump to the close quicker. And as long as they can find it. I don't know where it went.
I mean, is there, I mean, I think powerful closes is probably a really good practice session. I mean, is anyone here getting tripped up on anything, you know, during the week that, you know, they feel like they get stuck and, you know, need some answers?
I
Yes,
think definitely
Uh,
closing.
here we go. Yeah, so no matter what, whether you're calling circle dialing, you're calling expired, you're calling anyone, these ones here are really good. So I think that if one person, so we know that it takes like 5 times to get an appointment at least, right? So if one person decides to be the homeowner and the other person doesn't let them out of this, you know, just try to ask for the appointment. So say the first 5 in a row, how's that? Kind of give some pushback. Eric, you want to go first?
Yes.
You're the first on my screen. That's why I picked on you.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yes, yes. If you
Okay.
could get what you wanted for the house now, will you put your home on the market today? Then let's set an appointment today.
So somebody want to be like, no, who wants to be the naysayer? Who wants to be the homeowner that's frustrated?
I will. If I could get what I want for the home now, would you put your home on the market today? I mean, I want to get it sold, but honestly, I've kind of, you know, moved on for the moment. I don't need the disruption right now. We've got, you know, some family gatherings because of the holidays coming up. So we might rethink this maybe next year.
If I
So
could, oh,
Yeah,
should I
go ahead,
start
Eric. Go
or-
right down to the next one. Keep going on 'em.
Okay. If I could get you top dollars for a property in the next 30 days, will you list your home with me? Let's set an appointment today.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we tried that before and we didn't get top dollar. We didn't get offered. So like I said, I think I'm just gonna hold off.
If you felt absolutely confident that you could sell your house now, will you sell it? Let's meet so I can show you how confident I am that I can sell it for you right now.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit more about why you're so confident?
Because my agency is excellent in the area. We are the top agents. That's why I have all the resources that you needed. Just list with me, and I can sell it in the next 30
Yep,
days.
and go right to number 4. It'll still make
Okay.
sense.
Okay. You said you have to move to. Oh, I didn't ask, right?
It doesn't
Right.
matter. Just say you can make it up. You have to go move to blank by blank.
Oh, okay. You said you have to move to Florida by next month, right? Based
Mhm.
on the time it takes to get the home on the market, get it properly exposed to the public, then sell it. We need to get together as soon as possible. So let's make an appointment today.
Yeah. I appreciate what you're saying, Eric, but like I said, I think I'm just not there right now to
Go
do
for number
that.
5.
Mr. Seller, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you one more time for an appointment. I have learned over the years. If I don't, you might end up with mediocre agent?
Mediocre, like, yeah.
Mediocre agent and lose money. You don't want to lose money on the sale of your home, do you? I can drop by tomorrow by 3, or what time would be better for you?
Wow. Geez, you're very persistent. Yeah. I appreciate your effort, but I just don't think I'm open to discussing this right now. Maybe next year.
It will only take me 15 minutes to show you how I get top dollar for your home that I sell. It would be worth 15 minutes of your time to be absolutely sure you are going to receive the most money for your home. You want to net the most money possible, right? Let's set an appointment today.
Dude, you're killing me. Seriously, I appreciate your efforts, but I'm just not there yet.
If you had a proven plan to getting your home sold for top dollar, will you use it? Let's get together and I'll show you the plan, which is a better time. Tomorrow by 3 or Tuesday by 3.
All right, listen, I'm not going to list now, but fine. If you want to show me your proven plan that you're confident in, fine. But I'm not planning to do this until next year. So why don't you come by at 3 o'clock tomorrow?
Great. Let's make an
Excellent.
appointment. Yeah.
That's excellent. So you see, it doesn't sound pushy when you're listening to it to anybody, does it? I mean, it sounds persistent, but not obnoxious to me.
No, except for sometimes I feel like when I get phone calls like that and I'm saying no and somebody continues, I get more frustrated than like I want to hang up after a while. And I wonder if that
And
happens.
most times people are going to hang up. So probably the percentage of times that people hang up is way more than the people that stay on the phone. But you can call them again next week, especially an expired, because if it's a new expired, they're getting everybody calling them. Next week, it's just half the people maybe. By the third week, it's, people forgot. They forgot they even called that expired, and you might be the only one to call. And if you're persistent about getting the appointment, I think you can get it. And every one of these is like, it'll only take me 15 minutes. What's the big deal? I love them. I love I love all of them. I feel like they're good, and we just need to go use those and not get off topic, because we're not here to talk about the weather. We're here to talk about the house and get the appointment. So, is
And
anybody else?
I'm sorry, how many things do you show them when you're talking about your proven plan? I don't know
Would-
why that scares me. If I got the appointment, then I'd get nervous about the plan.
I thought the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Once you get there, you're in front of them and you just show them what, this is what I do. These are my action plans to get a home on the market. Everybody's is different. We all feel like, we have to have this magical presentation, but you have to be yourself. You have to know the market, know what's going on in that market, do a little research, show them, what you've done before. And that's all you need to do. I think we all get caught up in the fact that when we get there, we need a magical plan. But when we get there, we just need to be in front of them. Because it's like 70%, is it? 78% of people go with the first person that they meet. And maybe that's a for sale by owner, maybe it's a circle dial and an expired. They're probably so sick of it. If you could just prove to them and they feel like they trust you, they're going to hire you. Why are they going to go through? They've had so much of a hassle. If they don't trust you, if they feel that, you're not genuine, they're probably not going to hire you.
Okay.
Is there like an example of like if you meet somebody like a proven plan, like how you would get their house sold? Is there an example of something I could show them or something like that?
Sure, yeah, you go right on to, a CMA, a cloud CMA on MLS, or use Command, and there's a plan right in there for a listing packet. So you need to go into Command and you can find one, and it shows it's the plan that you would present to your client.
So just a listing packet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, listing packet. I mean, you can do some other things. I have a listing plan of action script that I was going to put up later. And that kind of takes you down, like, are you familiar with how MLS works here locally? You can see from our discussion, price is always a major factor in selling your home. Would you agree that we have to open our market as wide as possible? Our office has weekly meetings of agents to promote our listings to each other. Is there anything in particular you would like me to tell them? It's just questions basically, but you also have something, you want to share something with people. I think everyone should do at least 1 or 2 CMAs every week, even if they're just send them to friends. They're going to talk about it. They're going to talk about it. Send it to even a relative. Practice it, and even if you have to just email it and you don't see them in person, see what they think.
Okay, thank you.
It's all about practice. And you go on YouTube, you can go on Command, and it's just doing the action. Who wants to try these? Who wants to try these scripts here? Do you guys like them?
Yeah, it's very powerful. I think it's very
Yeah.
persistent.
It's
like
super.
I chase you. You have to give me a chance. Stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so someone says, you're being so aggressive. Well, don't you want a bulldog like me to help, to sell your home? Because last time, your home didn't sell, and there were, obviously your agent didn't do one of 3 things. They didn't price it right. They didn't market it right. Or maybe, the condition wasn't quite right. So let me over so we can figure out which one that is.
Right. But Eric, do you feel your personality, you can actually incorporate these aggressive scripts to work for you?
Right now, I'm still practicing, but I think I can do it.
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then you do take them and create your own, but I think you need the words and you need to know. I always say that, sometimes you can get stuck on word for word and you're just gonna choke. That's why if you do them every day, or, even do them out loud in the mirror, it will be much easier. So
Yeah,
does
that's
somebody
what I
else?
should do.
Yeah. Do you want to be a homeowner and Bill or Barry be, I know that Teresa had to jump off, or Carol, somebody be the agent?
I'll try.
Okay.
If you could get what you wanted for this home now, would you put your home on the market today? Then let's set an appointment today.
Who wants to give her an objection? Just say, no, not today. Just give her a little tough. Eric, you want to do it? Give it
Oh,
back?
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
No, right now is it's holiday season. I don't want to put it right now because I know the real estate market is going to be slowed down. So there's not going to be any buyers.
Oh, I see. Well, right now it's
Stay right to the script, Carol. Go right to the next one.
okay. If I could get you top dollar for your property in the next 30 days, would you list your home with me? Let's set an appointment today.
Next 30 days. It's going to be slow. How can you get it sold in the next 30 days?
Well,
Go right to the next one.
we'll tell them, right? Okay.
Yeah, just keep going on script. No matter what his objection is, go to the next one.
If you felt absolutely confident that you could sell your home now, would you sell it? Let's meet so I can show you how confident I am that I can sell it for you now.
I love that line. I love that line.
That one's a good one.
Yes, but you have to show me your plan.
Sure, definitely. You said you have to move to Arizona by 3 p.m., right? Based on the time it takes to get a home sold, a home on the market, to get it properly exposed to the public and sell it, we need to get together as soon as possible. So let's set an appointment today.
Oh, I already want to say yes.
Awesome.
So what should I do? You go to the next one, and then I'll keep that.
Okay, do the next one. And then Barry, you take it from there after her.
Eric, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you one more time for an appointment. I've learned over the years that if I don't, you might end up with a mediocre agent and lose money. You don't want to lose money on the sale of your home, do you? I can drop by at 3 p.m. or would 4 p.m. be better?
Me?
Sure.
Oh,
You
yes.
can just, if she got you, if you felt like.
Yeah, she already got me.
She got you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's good to hear. I'll see you then.
Yeah.
Barry, why don't you take the last two down the bottom
Okay.
and go with it?
It'll only take me 15 minutes to show you how I get top dollar for the homes that I sell. It would be worth 15 minutes of your time to be absolutely sure that you're going to receive the most money for your home. You want to net the most money possible, right? So let's set an appointment today.
No, not really. 15 minutes. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I mean, if you had a proven plan for getting your home sold for top dollar, would you use it? Let's get
Oh, yeah.
together and I'll show
Yeah.
you that plan. Which is better for you, Thursday at 3 or Friday at 2?
You know, I'm not really sure I'm ready for that right now. So I think I might want to wait till after the holidays. So pick another one.
Okay. Look, if I could get you top dollar for your property in the next 30 days, would you list your home with me? Let's set an appointment today.
30 days. It is the holidays. I'm not sure about that. Are you sure?
Well, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you one more time for an appointment. I've learned over the years that if I don't, you might end up with a mediocre agent and lose money. You don't want to lose money on the sale of your home, do you? I can drop
No.
by. Okay, I can drop by at 3 p.m. or would Friday at 2 be better?
I mean, I do want to move. I'm just not sure it's the right time.
If I could get you what you wanted for this home now, would you put your home on the market today?
Yes, if I could get what I want.
Well, then let's set an appointment today.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's
those are
good.
very strong one.
Yeah, and it's good. You can jump around. Like you can
Yeah.
have this in front of you. You're on the phone with somebody and you just print this out, put it on your computer. You're talking, you know, I love having scripts all around me because otherwise I get stuck and I go down the rabbit hole of conversation and I get off and I'm like, I never even asked for the appointment. Oh my God, what is this? That's not my job. My job is to get the appointment. So, Bill, you want to try some?
Yeah, sure, I could, for sure.
Do you use scripts like on your board when you're doing calls? Or do you just?
I don't have a board, but yeah, like I've got, well, I guess I do. I have got an expired phone call script here, and I have some at the office as well. So yeah, I think
Oh.
they're handy to refer to. I like these. This is a really good list,
Yeah,
I think, to have in front of you.
it is, no matter who it is, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so do you want to go through some and someone
Sure.
be a homeowner with some quick responses, a quick no's until you feel like you really want the appointment, until he convinces you. Who wants to be that homeowner?
I'll give it a try.
Great.
All right. So Carol, let me ask you, if you could get what you wanted for this home now, would you put your home on the market today?
Yes.
Great. Let's set an appointment.
I mean, how would you make sure that I got what I wanted? Because I know that the interest, the commission and everything is gonna, I'm gonna have to pay for that as well.
Of course, yes. But the bottom line is, what's most important to you is what you net from the sale.
Yes, what I net after like paying the commission and
Right.
that's most important to me.
Sure. So what I'm saying is if I get you top dollar for your property in the next 30 days, would it make sense to list with me?
It would, but right now the market is just so uncertain.
Okay. Well, I think if you allow me to come meet with you, we can set an appointment and I can explain to you what's really happening in the market, and as well as kind of illustrate what I do to sell homes so that homeowners net the highest amount possible in the current market. Does that make sense?
What do you think, Bill, if you just went straight to number 3?
Okay.
Instead of like getting into the conversation about that?
Okay. All right. Well, what was the last objection? She's
She
uncertain.
said, yeah, about the terms are in her net,
Mm-hmm.
I think, and the time of the year, right?
Okay. All right. So here's number 3. All right. So if you felt absolutely confident that you could sell your home now, would you sell it?
Yes.
Great. Let's meet so I can show you how confident I am that I can sell it for you now.
Yeah, I would like to hear that. Okay,
Awesome.
so let's do that.
Which is better for you, this afternoon at 4 o'clock or tomorrow afternoon at about 3:30?
In the afternoon by 3:30. It's good.
Okay, great. That works for me too.
You only had to ask 3 times and you got her.
Well,
But if you
Carol
went on
sounds like
that,
she wants to get her home sold.
yeah, but if you went down the rabbit hole of like commission and net and you're talking about that with them, you might never get back to, if you felt absolutely confident that you could sell your home now, would you sell it? You might not go down to that. Then they start talking about commission, start talking about all those things that you need to talk about in person, face to
Right,
face.
right. Oh, I see. I wouldn't never get into any detail about specific commission amounts or whatever, because I always tell people I need to see the home first in order to determine what the
Mhm.
service fee would be.
Right. Yeah. You never want to
That's why
talk
we need to
about
meet.
that. And that's why you keep going, well, if it'll only take me 15 minutes to show you how I can get top dollar for homes how I get top dollar for homes that I sell. It would be worth 15 minutes of your time. I mean, it's like so easy, make it so easy for them to just let you in.
So I could use something like this. I could use this for the for sale by owner. The person I sent a card to last week.
Perfect. Perfect. You may say to them, oh, so did you have any open houses over the weekend? No? Wow. And you can try to see if there were any open houses during the weekend in that same area, or anything that went contingent or sold in that same, town, and say, oh, you didn't get any offers? I'm surprised a lot of homes went, took offers over the weekend. So if I could show you what, if I could get you what you wanted for this home right now, would you put your home in the market today? So just go in there and try to get in front of those people.
Okay, I'll definitely do that. Thank you.
Yeah, don't give up on them. So we always say 5 times for the close, but it's 5 to 12 times to actually get the appointment, to actually get in front of them. So you might ask 5 times and you don't get anywhere. And then you have to call next week. You ask 5 times. And you might have to do it the 6th time. I was listening to, I think it was, what's his name? Ben Kinney yesterday. And he said, sometimes it's 48 touches before you get that person to list with you or buy or whatever to work with you. So everybody's kind of simmering, but if you're not there when they are ready, someone else has got them.
That's good to hear, because I'm gonna call the person this week, and I want to
It's
figure out,
Motivation Monday, Carol. Call them today.
Call
You're
them today.
excited, you're gonna pick up, you got it. And look, you're on fire already. You know,
that's good. Thank you.
you
Yeah,
convinced
I'll call.
Eric like this. Eric was like, yeah, whatever,
Let's do it.
let's do it. So, you're on fire this morning. Do it this morning. Make it a good day. And whether you get the appointment or not, just know you stepped forward. You moved forward. And that's
cool.
it's always moving forward. Just setting. Sometimes you have to set small steps for yourself so you get some wins,
Mhm.
and you'll start to feel good, and then you just keep going. Anybody want to do anything before we go? I know it's 9:02 already.
I have a question. So when you look for expire or off-market listing, do you look for, like, there's a home that is active right now, and you look for the neighbor, see if they try to sell and go off the market? Do you try to call those
Yep.
people?
I call cold calling all the time. So when I have a house that, like, let's say, going on the market, I call everybody in the neighborhood, tell them it's for sale, and if they're also looking, do they know anybody? First of all, when I'm promoting one house, I'm inviting them to the open house. So I have one that I need to call and say it went under agreement. We had lots of buyers here. Do you or anybody else in your neighborhood looking to sell? So you can just circle dial everybody in that neighborhood. Is that kind of what you meant? I do have some cold.
Because so for example, if Braintree have one house on sale, and then I look at for example, like a townhouse, so I can search the properties. They have like many units, so I can see like many of them like try to sell but went off the market. So I can use this active as a comparison. So
Absolutely.
say, oh, this can sell for 500. Why don't you just put your house on the market? So let me sell for you.
Right.
same amount.
If you could get 500,000, like, unit B, would that interest you? Maybe talk about, because you might say, unit B has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it's on the market for 500,000. It was a very busy weekend. Are you thinking of selling? Because I know there were a lot of buyers looking. And if we could get that same number, would that interest you?
Yeah.
I have a proven plan, and then you
Yeah.
say, I have a proven plan to get your home sold. Let's set an
And it
appointment
is-
for 3 or 4, then just close them.
Yeah, then I'm gonna use your script.
Yes, print it out.
Yeah.
And you can do that around any house, especially when houses are sold or active, or going on the market. It's so important to just circle dial, because statistics say when one house is on the market, another one is coming right on, at least 1, maybe 2. And if you watch that, you'll know. You drive down the street, there's a house for sale, and then you're like, oh my gosh, there's another one and another one. Because people get curious, they're surprised at the price, and they want it. And even if they're not going to sell, send them a CMA. Get used to, like, hey, well, I'll provide a CMA. Maybe you don't want to sell now, but maybe you want to take equity out of your home, and you don't know how much you could possibly get. Let me do that for you. So just come from, like, trying to help them, and eventually they could be in yours. You're dripping on them once a month, and then when they're ready, you're that realtor of choice.
Nice.
So another thing to ask people too, I find, is so if you were to use a realtor, who's the realtor you would use if you were to sell? And if sometimes they'll say, oh, well, you know what, Bill Stone, he's my guy. Okay, great. But sometimes people say, well, I don't know who it would be. Well, I'd like to be that person. So when you do have a real estate question, or a friend does, I'd like to be that person you think of. Can I send you my card? You know, become their, you know, their person.
Great.
Their realtor of choice.
Yes, their realtor for their life. So I know this is, I hope everybody got a little something out of it. And are you, Eric, are you on this Facebook site?
Yes.
Oh, good, good. Okay. Because there are some cold calling ones I put on like just the other day that I thought were pretty cool, and also referrals. This is a
Yeah.
cold calling. You know, hi, my name is Eric with Keller Williams Realty. Oh, this one's funny because it's kind of like you're calling for somebody on a team. So you do have to kind of go through this a little bit and read it a couple times before you really understand how to use it.
Yeah.
It's like you're almost calling for somebody else.
Yeah.
And you could pretend you're somebody else. Hi,
Yeah.
this is Joe with the Eric U team at Keller Williams. Eric just listed another home for sale in your neighborhood over on 123 Main Street, and we're having an open house this Sunday from 11 to 2. Eric wanted me to call and personally invite you to the open house and find out who you know that would like to move into your area. Fantastic. By the way, Eric also wanted me to ask you if you'd be interested in having him prepare a free comparative market analysis of your home. Okay, terrific. Thanks a lot. We hope to see you at the open house. Have a great day. So you can even pretend you are calling for Eric, you know?
Yeah.
Who cares, you know? They don't know. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a nice one to do. Or you say, hey, Lisa, do you have a house, you know, did you just sell a house in, you know, over on Main Street? Would you mind if I called the area? No, go right ahead and go get yourself an appointment. So you can even ask an agent, because then you can find out the insight. Were there a lot of buyers? Was it a busy open house? Is it selling fast? You know, and you can get more information. So when you call around that area, then you will, you know, you'll know what's going on.
Right.
But yeah, so what was this one that I thought was kind of a, oh, I think the next one was referral. Referrals are really important. I mean, that's the lifeblood of our business. So this is important if you can get, you know, get this script down when you get some business going.
Mhm.
Even ask for referrals from friends or people that you know. Say, you know, I'm really trying to build my business. If I send you a CMA, a free one on your house, would you do a referral for me? Would you go to Zillow and just say, hey, a little something great about me? It doesn't mean they have to sell. They can say, you know, Eric is a great guy. He's, you know, very professional. Gave me a great price on my home, whatever, you know. And it doesn't always have to be, you just want a referral. It's nice to have something there to rely on. So ask your friends.
Yep.
All right, guys, I know Barry, I got to get in touch with you. I know we have to set somebody up. Are you coming in the office, or I can do it from Zoom?
I'll be in sometime mid-morning, probably in a couple of hours if you're
I
still.
have a couple of appointments.
Okay.
So why don't after this, I'll just like, I'll talk to you.
Okay. Yep.
All right. All right, everyone. Have an
Thank you
awesome
so much.
day.
Can I call you real
Motivation
quick?
Monday. Huh?
I was just asking if Barry, if he's available for me to call him real quick.
Sure.
After.
Awesome. And Carol, go get that for sale by owner. You got it. You'll figure it out. And everybody, everything is figure outable. This is a new word. Everybody needs to know figure outable, and put that in your brain. Everything is figure outable. We have YouTube, we have Command, we have other agents. We can figure out anything we want to if we want it bad enough. I listened to a great podcast. This girl's like 20 years old. She's a CEO, and that was her word. She said, everything is figure outable. And I'm like, this is so true. Nothing's impossible. When you think to yourself that, you know, people said, one day you're going to walk around and talk on a phone with somebody across the ocean, and you're going to be able to see them and have a conversation. That people thought people were like mental cases to even say that, right? That's insane. But somebody figured out how to do it. Everything's figure outable. So in your life, you can figure out something that hasn't even been done yet. And in real estate, we have the tools. So you guys can do it. Just focus.
And what day is today? What kind of Monday?
Motivation Monday.
There you go. That's awesome.
Okay. So I will, I'll talk to you all on Wednesday. I'm not going to be on next Monday because I'm actually going to be going away for a couple nights. So I'm very excited. Woo.
Cool.
Not excited about the COVID test I'll have to take, but I'm excited. So next Monday we won't have scripts, but other than that,
All
I'll
right.
see
Well,
you.
thanks so
I'll see you
much,
Wednesday.
Lisa. Great job.
Thank you so
Thanks so
much.
much.
Yeah.
Have a good
Have a
day,
great
everyone.
day.
Good luck, everybody.
Let's
Barry,
go
I'll
get
call you.
it. Let's go help somebody. They need us. They
Yep.
totally need us.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.